Hi guys, Morgan here again on my blog. I'm going to be doing a segment called Truth Tuesdays from now on, so I'll be making a video every Tuesday. This week my video is going to be about exfoliation. Now exfoliation is something that I'm sure a lot of you have heard about. Some might not know what the definition of exfoliation is. It's the process of removing dead skin or dead protein cells from the epidermal layer of your skin, which is the outermost layer. So over time, during about a 28-day period for most people, you're going to get a lot of dead skin buildup. So your skin is going to produce proteins and they're going to lose their blood supply and eventually just become dead skin on your face or on your body. So exfoliation is really important for a lot of reasons. It prevents early aging. It also makes your skin look very dewy, like mine does. So exfoliating your skin keeps it really soft and supple, and it actually helps you to absorb your product a lot better. So when you have a lot of dead skin buildup on the surface of your skin, whether it be your body or your face, your products don't really have an easy time penetrating into your skin, so they can't really do all of the nourishment and provide all of the wonderful benefits that you're looking for if your skin isn't exfoliated properly. So keep that in mind. If you're trying to use certain products and you feel like you're not getting results, then adding exfoliation into your treatment or regimen is something that may help you with that. So the act of sloughing, which is your skin getting rid of those dead skin cells, happens, like I said, about every 28 days. However, when you get older, that changes and your skin starts to reproduce those cells a lot slower. You have less blood supply to the face. You also have less turnover. So exfoliating regularly, very early in life, and beginning that process and really adding it into your everyday kind of routine or every other day routine is really important, because your skin cells will continue to turn over at that rate. So if you don't want your skin to age really early, then this is great to do. So, but there's also, with exfoliation, I say it helps you to not age, but if you do it too much, which there's definitely a point where you can overdo it, you can age yourself faster. So it's kind of one of those things where there is a limit and there is a point where your face can't handle it anymore or your body can't handle it anymore. So keeping that in mind and starting low and slow, as we say in esthetician school, is the best way to go about it. When you think of your skin, I really try to think of it like my muscles. So when I break down my muscles as I work out, then I need to give them time to recover. So when you break down your skin and you remove skin cells or what have you, you need to give your skin some time to replenish and regenerate. So starting about 2 to 3 times a week with exfoliation is going to be the best way to do it. You'll get the best results out of it if you do it that way. So low and slow, remember that. Got a little scrunchy. So the 2 types of exfoliants that you're going to see most often are chemical and mechanical. And when I say chemical, I mean this is the Sanita's Active Body Wash, and it has alpha hydroxy acids in it. And those are lactic, glycolic, and salicylic. And those also go in progression as far as harshness. So lactic is going to be your lightest, glycolic is going to be your medium grade, and salicylic is going to be your most intense, and it's going to take the most skin off, or dead skin off. That sounds so gross. But it is what it is. So this one has all 3 acids in it. You're supposed to put it on the body or put it on the face. I use it on my face all the time, actually. I think it's a great exfoliant. It's really, really active, and by active I mean that it has a pretty high potency of acid in it, so you can really feel your skin tingling, and you can almost feel the enzymes, which are like little Pac-Man that eat at the dead skin. You can feel them working, which is really cool, and I like to have that feeling, so that's great for me. But this is going to be, like I said, a chemical exfoliant, so you're going to just put it on the skin, either activate it with heat or just let it sit on the skin in whatever environment you please, and let it do its thing for a couple minutes, and then it's going to eat away at the dead skin, and then when you wash it off, your skin's going to feel really soft and supple. So I use this one probably 3 times a week, and my skin's pretty oily, so I tend to get like some breakouts, especially in my T-zone area, and this works great for me. It doesn't dry me out or make me feel really like parched in my face, which is nice. And then you're gonna have your mechanical exfoliants, which are these two bad boys. So this one is called Vasanti Brighten Up, and it's an enzymatic, and it has, what are they called? Oh, little beads in it. Couldn't think there for a second. So this has little beads in it, and I'm sure plenty of you have seen exfoliants that have those little beads. Like the most common one that I used to use was the apricot scrub from Walgreens or Walmart or whatever. I used that for a long time, but this one has little tiny granules in it. And the great thing about buying from a company that is a little bit more pricey is that when you have an exfoliant like this that has little granules in them, they're going to cut them into very nice circles. So the little granules are going to be in really nice little tiny circles, and that way they won't make micro cuts on your skin. So when you buy like the apricot scrub from, like I said, Walgreens or CVS or whatever, you're going to find that your skin seems really irritated afterwards, and that's because the granules inside that scrub are cut into really jagged pieces. So kind of think of like a crystal, where, I love crystals, where the jagged pieces are kind of sticking out and you got edges and sharpness and all this other stuff kind of going on. You won't find that in your more expensive products like this one, like Vasanti. I got this one in my Birchbox. Don't know if you guys know about Birchbox. I'm sure you do. It's thebomb.com. So yeah, this is going to be one version of your chemical or your mechanical exfoliant. So any sort of like body scrub or face scrub is going to be mechanical. There's also something called a Clarisonic. And these brushes are like really big now, so a lot of companies are coming out with their own versions of them. However, I'm just a big fan of the Clarisonic. I love this bad boy. I mean, it keeps my skin like, I'm just looking at it in there, it's like glow city, the glow up. All right, so this one has, I have the Mia 2, so it has 2 speeds, so you turn it on, you got 1 light, and then you can go up in speed, which makes it a little bit faster, so you're gonna get a deeper clean. Turn that off there. So the great thing about brushes is that they really do give you a really deep clean, and that's awesome if you're like me and you wear makeup pretty much every day. This way you can guarantee that all that makeup is coming off. I mean, this way too, and this way, but more so with this bad boy. And you can see it on the brush, which is awesome. You're kind of like, yeah, results. I'm one of those people, I like to like see what's happening. I like to look at it and be like, I can tell that that worked its magic on me. So I'm really a big fan of the Clarisonic. Sometimes I kind of use these in conjunction with each other. You can do it that way, but like I said, low and slow, you want to pick kind of one exfoliant at a time and then move your way up if you feel like you need a little bit more of an intense kind of exfoliation process. So you can kind of add things in and take them out depending on how your skin reacts. And it is different for different skin types. So obviously sensitive people are not going to be able to exfoliate very often. And then, you know, you kind of go through the middle there, which is your normal and your combos. And then the oily people can exfoliate pretty much every other day if they want to. Sometimes every day, depending on what you're using. If you kind of go light with it, then you can exfoliate every day with really oily skin, like acneic oily skin. So you have, these are going to be your at-home products. These are going to be the things that you can find at Sephora and Ulta and things like that, or buy from like companies like Sanita's, where you can buy them online. And they're based out of Colorado. I'm a big fan of them. If you can't tell, I'm a big fan. So anyway, so those are going to be the at-home products that you're going to be able to find. And then when you have a moment where you're like, I need something really deep, that's when you're going to go to your dermatologist or your esthetician right over here, and you're going to get either a chemical peel, a micro, a facial with a heavy exfoliant or something like that. So you're going to get more of like the higher grade exfoliation when you go to an office or a medi-spa or a spa or whatever. So keeping that in mind when you're like, I really need something deeper and bigger, that's where you're going to go. And let's see, I made some notes here in case I forgot, because I do that quite a bit. I definitely definitely do that a lot. So risks, that was something that I really need to explain to you guys. So risks of exfoliation, like I said, is great, but if you don't properly hydrate afterwards, or if you don't properly replenish afterwards with a great moisturizer or lotion or whatever, you're definitely going to see problems. So you definitely want to replace all the moisture that you've taken out of your skin depending on how you've exfoliated, and then you need to put what you took out kind of right back in, and then your skin's going to really absorb it after you exfoliate. So you're going to get the best use out of your products when you do that. So sometimes I'll do like a really vitamin rich mask after I do an exfoliation, so I can kind of like put all those vitamins and minerals back into my face and rebalance it, get my pH back down to, that lower level. Oh, here's a truck. So wearing sunscreen after you exfoliate, so when you go and get your eyebrows waxed, you get your lip waxed, you get your body waxed, whatever, they're going to tell you wear sunscreen afterwards. And that is not just because they're estheticians and want to protect your skin, because we do, because we love your skin and we love our skin. So it's really great to wear your sunscreens because you have a really high risk of getting burnt. And if any of you have ever experienced a really bad burn or anything like that, you know that your skin doesn't heal very fast. It's very uncomfortable. It gets really red and just like on fire, like fire. It hurts really bad. You can get blisters, you can scab, you can peel. Not a good look, not a good look. Being crusty after a burn is not a good look, and nobody likes being crusty. So avoid that. But anyway, wearing sunscreen is going to help you to avoid any sort of damage to your skin post-treatment or post-exfoliation. So doing it every morning is going to be really important, because if you're a regular exfoliator, your skin is always going to be a little bit sensitive to the sun. And that means that if you are sensitive to the sun, you go out there and you get a really bad burn, you have pretty much an almost positive chance of getting discoloration in your face. So if you're really fair like me, I can get sunspots like a mother. So I try to really wear my sunscreen every morning, especially if I know I'm going to be outside. I really do wear it every single day. And a lot of times it's in your makeup. So if you do wear makeup that has SPF in it, then that's good enough. But try to add it into your moisturizer so you're guaranteed. It's almost like double coverage. No, not really. But some sunscreen is going to be great. Your face should always be a couple shades lighter than the rest of your body if you're doing it correctly. So just keep that in mind. If you're like, oh my gosh, my face is so pale compared to the rest of all of this, and that's totally normal. That means you're doing it right. So yeah, please wear your sunscreen, please moisturize, please take care of your skin after you exfoliate. That's going to be really, really, really important. I think that's pretty much all right now. Those are all my thoughts today. Like I said, I made some notes. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Like I said, I'm going to be doing Truth Tuesdays every week now. And I'm just getting my blog started, trying to get you guys revved up and excited about skincare. I'm going to do some more videos as far as acids go. I know those are kind of confusing when I talk about them, so I'm going to explain them in a video. And I'm also going to talk about different types of... I'm losing it. I don't know. But yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed this video, and please keep watching and subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram and follow my blog if you have Tumblr. I know if you don't have a Tumblr account, you can't follow it, but you can watch my videos as much as you please. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.